All right, welcome back, everybody. I am Tormod of Zero Hour Productions, and we are back to the Extra Life 2019 Charity Marathon. Currently, our donation total is sitting at $694.20.
Nice.
Very nice. We ended up meeting the donation incentive for this game, in which Enchantress of Numbers will be playing Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link in reverse boss order. That donation incentive was for a glitched horsehead fight. If you are interested in seeing our incentives list, head over to incentives.zerohour-productions.net. And if you're interested in donating, head over to donate.zerohour-productions.net. Your donations will go directly to Extra Life, who's going to benefit the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, located in Wauwatosa. But, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
All right. Zelda 2. A very common game at these marathons with all sorts of different categories being played. Eon is going to kick this one's butt. I couldn't say anything else because it's for the kids.
Right. So is that still the donation bid war? Is still the expected result?
Yes, I believe so. Let's double check what the name of our file name will be. It looks like it's going to be H-CK, also known as Heck.
All right.
Get your heck emotes going in chat. We have that with FFZ. Excellent. So, I suppose you're probably amped and ready to go.
I am. So I guess I'll count you down onto when to start the timer.
All right.
Because it starts on character control, which is about 3 seconds after I press start here. So
sounds great.
I'm just going to go ahead and get going, and I'll explain a few things as I am there. So, all right, let's just go. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is the reverse boss order category. It is very glitched, and we're going to start off with a double frame perfect glitch known as the healer glitch. So what this means is I have to talk to this healer on 2 specific frames, and then fun stuff will happen. So I'm going to focus while I do that because I got to pay attention to where she is. Hey, first try healer glitch.
Nice.
All right, let's go.
Let's heckin' LHG.
Game runs at 60 frames per second, so that's 1 out of 60 frames that I have to hit 2 specific ones of. So we did it. And now I am going to get this one up for marathon safety because I don't want to game over at the very start of the run. So the first part here is pretty difficult, although this run is basically a low percent run, so it doesn't really get any easier as we go. All right.
Red divers are jerks.
Yeah, so we made it past that one, which is good. And now we got to jump over some moblins. Fun fact, moblins cheat. They read your D-pad, so I have to do what we call neutral jumps, where I let go of the D-pad when I'm in the air so that I can jump over them. And I was able to keep beams, which is super rad, and I'm real excited about that. So now we're coming into the Octo Cave. I'm going to be the Octo Cave Traveler.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't kill that one. I want to kill 3 of these Octoroks for reasons of Oh, shoot. See, that's why I got the one up, because I am... it's kind of hard sometimes when you lose your timing in the room to recover when you can't really see the enemies. So...
Fair enough.
All right, so we made it through there. I got my 130 XP, which is exactly what I want. I did not want to do that, however, so...
See you later, Korea.
All right, so now I'm going to duck out of here to despawn this red Dyra.
Nice.
So I am doing that because normally I would be wanting to get a 200-point P-bag. I didn't really need to take you out, but that's fine.
He was in the way. Nothing like some bouncy cats.
Yeah. All right, got attack 2, which is great. We're going to get life 2 as well. Off of this Dyra. All right. done that. And now, at this point, I don't care about any more experience until later. Normally, I would try for attack 3 by forcing a 200-point P-bag drop, but that's not really a marathon safe strat. I just left the room and came back to despawn an orange Dyra. And now we're going to get the hammer, and I will up A, which is basically like save and quit. All right, so now we have the hammer, which is good. So now I can use that hammer to get the medicine.
Cool.
So a fun fact about this is the RNG resets on an up A, so I know exactly what my RNG is at right now, and I can use that for a little bit of manipulation. So gonna be able to, if I do this properly, get all the way to Medicine Cave without taking an encounter.
And RNG is made to be manipulated.
Yes. So, all right, we go up on this tile, and then we need to go left here. And there we go. So that was a really cool manipulation discovered by speedrunners Anti-85 and Lightning.
Nice.
All right, and now this is a real risky room without the jump spell, because I don't have the benefit of the jump spell to get over these Dyras. But we did it. So, all right, got the medicine, and now we just need to get a magic container. And then we're going to go back to Glitchland, so... but like I said, this is a basically low percent run. The only spells I will be getting through the entire course of the run are Fairy Spell, Thunder Spell, and Reflect Spell. All right, so there we go. Let's do our second and hopefully final healer glitch of the run.
It's so green.
Yeah. All right, so now...
I'm always tempted to sing along to this song.
Oh, that was... a pixel off, the healer walks at a rate of 1 pixel every 2 frames. Oh, dang. Got first try the first time, and now we're at best third try. So... Hey, there we go, third try.
Nice.
Not bad. And now we do a fun thing where we go into doors a bunch to overflow the door stack, which basically writes a bunch of stuff in parts of memory that it should not be writing to, which does a lot of cool things, like the graphical glitches you're seeing right now. That was 3,
This
4,
is glitched?
and 5. So what that has, the effect this has is that oftentimes we will find now that the screen just simply won't scroll to the left. See? That encounter is not supposed to be that short. And this has a lot of cool things that we will see.
So I'm actually kind of curious.
Yeah.
Like, I know there was a keyboard attachment for the Famicom at one point.
Yes.
So if I wanted to scroll log, why wouldn't I just push the key?
Well, this game was released for the NES.
Oh.
And the Famicom keyboard would not connect properly, so there's that problem.
I suppose.
Also, I don't honestly know if the Famicom keyboard has a scroll lock button on it.
It probably doesn't.
So we are getting the glove out of Palace 2 just the way that everyone is used to doing. What we're seeing basically is when you scroll the screen partially and then exit to the left in a spot that you're not supposed to be able to exit, the game defaults to sending you to the down exit, and sometimes that down exit is not really defined, and so that sends you to a kind of default exit, which we'll be able to manipulate later for some really cool things. So... And now... dang, I messed up the slink. But basically, we're going to go get the downstab and the fairy spell, but not in that order. So...
Kenny wishes to inform us that the Famicom keyboard does not indeed have a scroll lock. However, it does have a stop button.
Oh, thanks, Kenny. But yeah, so the Famicom keyboard would plug into the expansion port on the Famicom, which is different from the expansion port on the NES. So.
Yeah, I suppose the Famicom expansion port was on its side, wasn't it?
It was, and it's basically a DB15 port.
Ah, cool.
All right, so here we get our first spell of the game, the Fairy Spell, which we shall be using very soon.
Walk through walls.
That's not actually a wall there. It just looks like it.
You're ruining the illusion.
Sorry. So this is cool. This is... we actually get to talk to the magic refill as a fairy and refill our magic as a fairy. Because we want that magic, and that's the fastest way to refill it at this point in the run. So
I really liked that one-off green brick tile.
Yes.
That was good.
All right, got our down stab.
Nice, Kenny.
The downiest of stabs. Okay, so now we need to go back to Death Mountain, and we got a nice way to do that, so... All right.
So I'm actually real curious about why you had to stab the air there.
It was an overworld encounter manipulation.
Oh.
Actually, that was not the button I wanted to press, game. But I will explain that. So basically what happens is the overworld enemies will either do like kind of a random walk pattern or they'll home in right on Link. And by manipulating the amount of time you spend on the last screen before exiting to the overworld can change that behavior. And that can make overworld walks easier or harder depending on what you're doing. And so you can, knowing what you want it to do, you can manipulate that to give you an easier walk.
And I suppose you know the exact amount of time it takes to do a sword swing.
Roughly, so.
Good enough, at least.
So now I'm going to do a glitch called Fairy Feet, or attempt to, and we got it, which saved an overworld encounter.
Nice.
Now we just wrong warped to Maze Island, so we are on the eastern continent now. And so now we need to go and get the boots out of Palace 4. So I mentioned that we can do some fun stuff with the default exit in rooms that don't have a down exit defined. We'll see some of that pretty soon here. So just a little teaser for you. Queue up Fairy. Ooh, did I get the ceiling walk? No, I was close, though.
That was very close. You kind of flirted with the wall, at least.
All right, so now we're going to take an intentional death abuse to refill magic after we get the boots, so...
All right.
Yeah, that's a real nice death abuse.
Yeah?
So we scroll the screen. There's no down exit here, so now we're back at the entrance to Palace 4, right? Wait, where's the Moa?
Still purple, but...
Still purple. Still got the pattern.
Wait a sec.
Wait, what's this room?
I don't know. I think I'm being hacked.
Well, what's happening is we are actually now in Palace 3, but because we never entered through the normal Palace 3 entrance, we still have the Palace 4 color palette and tile set loaded.
Arguably, those are nicer.
Yeah, so this is really kind of neat that we can even do this, and it turns out that the game has Palaces 6 and 4, the default exits link back to the entrance to Palace 3, and Palaces 5 and 2 have their default exits linking back to the entrance to Palace 1. So we will be able to take advantage of that multiple times in this run. So
good old map optimization.
Yes.
I kind of like that little touch of when the fairy goes through the door, it's like it takes a little longer.
Oof, that could be real bad.
Well.
Why did I... Oh my goodness. I cannot remember the last time I even did that, and I did it twice, so... Oof.
Well, we have an emote for that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't use Ope.
That's not one I normally say.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and use all three in chat because they're so good.
And gosh, that would have been real nice if that happened after I got the raft. So, well, I can already say that this run is basically guaranteed to go over estimate now. All right, so got the healer glitch.
We're getting a masterclass in healer glitch.
Yeah. So, gotta re-overflow the door stack. 2.
Would it be an
3.
okay time for a question?
Almost. 4. I just don't want to lose count. So, all right. Now would be great.
So, when a game over happens, do any of the weird glitched effects actually carry over?
Sometimes. So, if you game over in Great Palace, it stays. So I'm just doing a quick wrong warp here. I'm not sure, this might not actually be faster, but actually we'll do that and then...
Whoa. Whoa.
So... See, that time I didn't do the stabs and I took an encounter.
I see. Bye, Bubble Bridge.
Okay. So, but basically, if you are not in... the reason I suspect that happens is there are a number of things that don't get reset when you game over or up A in Great Palace. Whereas I believe when you up A at and anywhere else that brings you back to North Palace, it basically it resets everything to a default state.
That makes sense.
And so this is in contrast to the Famicom disk system. Oh, I hope I didn't scroll it too far. Okay, good. That could have been real bad. Ooh, I maybe shouldn't have cast Fairy there. Oh, well, I guess I will have 2 opportunities for a red jar. Okay, so now I gotta get back to Palace 3. So here we are at Palace 3. No red jar. Thanks, game. Alright, I could get a key. I could try for another... Okay, I'll try for another red jar. I suppose... Yeah, that's the thing to do. Those red jar statues, or those statues where I was trying for a red jar that I got red iron knuckles out of, are a 50-50 chance. So
Gotcha.
To go 0 for 2 would be a 25% chance. I could get this key here, but I really would rather save that for later, so...
Ah, that kind of hints that because you're not really leaving a palace, can you share keys between them too, then?
Keys are not palace-specific in this game.
Oh, well, now I know. Nice.
Hey. Okay, so now here we are. Let's not... There we go. Yes, we'll take magic too. Okay. There we go. Did not really want to take that death, but that's okay, since I've been having a real hard time not taking that death, so...
Whatever works.
All right, so we got the raft, though, and now we can get the kidnapped child. I shouldn't have cast Fairy that early, but that's okay. Queue up Fairy again. And now on to our next magic container. So the reason I am getting all of the magic containers is you actually need them to get the Thunder spell. Also, since magic will not be getting leveled above... I won't be leveling magic above level 3. That means I also, in order to cast Thunder, I need all magic containers as well. So, and that's required to kill the Thunderbird, who is the first boss that we will be fighting.
Cool. I mean, that sounds terrifying, but cool.
So...
If we can't have purple, green is a fabulous second choice.
Green is a good choice.
Is this Palace 5?
This is Palace 5.
Ah, so even this game has a level 5 green. Nice.
All right, so... Taking damage there doesn't matter. Because as soon as I get... I'm gonna die. I'm totally dead. That's okay.
Would it have been bad to cast Fairy at that point?
Yes.
Okay.
I needed the P-Bag to level up magic so I can cast Fairy in a few screens.
I gotcha.
Queuing up Fairy for... It's actually not this screen, but the next screen. We cast Fairy here. Oh, I got caught on that ledge. So that is the... now we have the maximum magic level that I should have for the game, unless I make a leveling mistake, which has been known to happen. Not Horsehead. One of these days.
We have another donation if it's a good opportunity for me to share.
Go for it.
All right. We have a $50 donation from Meg MacAttack, who has a comment of better be done. Rebo Shark here. Doing, I believe. Better be doing Rebo Shark here. Go Eon.
Thanks, Meg. So now we are getting, this is kind of a safety. I'm getting a heart container, but I needed to go into this encounter anyway for a wrong warp. Not technically necessary, but faster. Then we go into here, and oh, thank you. Wrong warp again. So now we're at Hidden Kasuto.
Nice.
So we need the magic container out of here. Old route, we used to also get the spell and the magical key. Those have since been routed out, which is very nice because, yeah, getting the spell is kind of a pain.
It also sounds redundant.
Yes. All right, so now we've got all the magic, maximum magic for the run. And it's time to do a little bit of collecting, and that's right, I gotta scroll the screen here or I will soft lock in the ocean. And so at this point we're basically on getting a heart container, the spell, and grinding up to attack level 5. So
cool.
Yeah, this is lots of time for words and things.
I will gladly take the opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, our donation total is $744.20. That means that we've met our $700 incentive of trying to meet that before F-Zero All Leagues. So it looks like for Game 2, I want to say, or a replacement for one of the leagues, sorry, Enchantress of Numbers will showcase BS F-Zero Grand Prix True Ace League. Wow. Stumbling over those words there. Let me try again. Enchantress of Numbers will showcase BS F-Zero Grand Prix True 2 Ace League. I just cannot say words today.
That's a real treat. I would call it basically like Kaizo F-Zero for the SNES. Ooh, P-Bag.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, please be... that's the wrong encounter, so we're just gonna go. And how we know this is the intended route, the cloud is a visual indicator to jump over an invisible pit, so... Now here we are in Old Kasuto. We don't have the cross, so we can't see the enemy that just hit me, but there we entered the Thunder Spell House, so...
Well, we are at $744.20 as mentioned before. We do have an $800 incentive available. If we meet that before Super Metroid Arcade, EI will showcase an out-of-bounds Bomb Chorizo glitch.
Nice.
And that run will be in about 2.5 hours, I want to say.
Oof, don't die, don't die. Okay. Oh. Wow. 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 I have never died on that screen before.
That's never happened before.
I mean, I know it's a possibility. I've just never done it.
That's okay. I get to spend more time with you. Yay!
Fair.
And just think, we have delicious masala after this.
Hooray.
Tikka masala, I should say.
Well, F-Zero's next, so I don't know if I'm going to have...
I suppose that's true. So at ZHP Marathons, we make good food.
So I would just like to point out that this run is going far worse than every single one of my practice runs. Like, orders of magnitude worse. Oh, come on. Right pixel, wrong frame. Hey, there we go.
Nice.
All right, time to count again to 5. 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All
okay. Now we can scroll the screen, do this, and take the raft across. So, hooray.
Cloudishu says that Eon just wanted an excuse to count some more. And I believe that's a Squibbins emote following that. Sure was.
Okay, here we go. Okay, well now, it's grind time.
So these orange Lizalfos are 150 apiece here.
Yes, and they have fewer hit points than the red Lizalfos and give more XP, so that's why I'm intentionally grinding on the small encounters here.
And what are you grinding up to?
Attack level 5.
Cool.
So in the world record run, I only go up to attack level 4. But for marathon safety, I want to go to attack level 5 just because Thunderbird with these life and attack levels is not easy. Not very marathon safe at attack 4.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, why not?
Yeah, every 6 enemies is a drop, so
Yeah.
Within a drop group.
So it was between that and a red jar, I believe, for the big drop?
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's a 50-50 chance for the large drops. The small drops are 7/8 chance of a blue jar and 1/8 chance of a 50-point P bag.
I gotcha.
Oof. So now we got to go up to 2,000 XP. So red jar that time. Probably should have gone for a fairy, but I have lives, so if I die, it's not that big of a deal.
Fair enough.
Sorry for beep strats, everyone.
I like beep strats.
Not to be confused with beeb strats. That's
And
a different game entirely.
It is. We were talking about great Konami games last night. It does lead me to wonder when we're going to see the return of Biomiracle Bokute Upa.
At some point, possibly. I definitely would like to grind for the, I'll remember the wording in a second.
No worries.
The 26-minute, normal mode, time.
Nice.
I would like to grind for that at some point, but I also have lots of other speedrun goals that are more pressing in my mind.
That's fair.
May not get to it this year. It's a stretch goal for this year.
All right. Will we be blessed with FDS runs, or would you prefer to run it on cartridge?
I mean, FDS, more I would do that for just a fun one-off thing.
That's fair.
Just because subtracting load times is kind of a pain.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I do much prefer the soundtrack to the FDS version.
Yeah, it's pretty hype.
So, all right, so here we go, and we are ready to go to Great Palace.
Nice. I say with some trepidation as we are life 3.
All right, up A to restore everything, and here we go. So, Great Palace, just like everyone remembers, we have all of the 2 spells that you normally have right here.
Yeah. That.
All of the 6 heart containers and life 3 levels that you're used to having. All of the attack 5 that you're used to having.
Slightly better than a toothpick.
Yeah, I don't think I know how to play this game with higher attack or life levels at this point.
I'd be living a life of luxury.
Haha.
Haha. I'm glad. Thank you.
Oof. Okay. Not the best.
Do.
All right, so Bird Knight needs to jump over me, and this bot should hopefully cooperate. It did.
Hooray! Bot's doing not bot things.
Yeah,
Just
right?
really weird.
Oh, no wall there. What? No wall there.
There's wall there, though.
Yes. Okay, did the thing.
And... Where there's a wall, there's a way.
So normally you would have jump spell to help you through this room. We don't have that luxury right now, so I developed a different strat to help me get through this room in a timely fashion. Use Thunder. And see, that Bird Knight was not a bother.
Yeah. If all else fails, use Thunder.
Yeah.
I see.
The one problem with that is now I have no magic and I need to cast Thunder on the boss, so...
Yeah, I can imagine that being a slight detriment to your plan.
I will probably, just for marathon safety, I will make an attempt for a red jar, but I'll take a death abuse if I don't get it, just so that I have the maximum number of attempts on Thunderbird. Hopefully we only need 1.
No wall there either.
So I'm going to get this fairy as well, because otherwise I will only have... let's do that. Okay. Otherwise, I would only have 1... one hit would kill me from Thunderbird. So...
Yeah, Thunderbird's kind of a not great enemy.
So now I can survive 1 hit. The second hit will kill me.
So it's 2-hit KO.
Yes. All right, don't get Buzz Thundered.
I love how that's a thing.
Those Mews cooperated nicely. All right. So 1 try for a red jar. Nope. So...
Well, at least that spicy chicken was happy to help.
That was a Bird Knight.
Oh,
the
was
spicy chickens throw fire.
Oh, dang. Playing with my expectations here.
All right. So here we go. So I believe it's 24 hits on Thunderbird.
Much better than attack 1.
Which would be 96 hits.
and terrible. And if y'all didn't notice, once Thunderbird takes half damage, or of the total, they start throwing a lot of those fireballs. A lot more of them, I should say. Nice.
Damageless Thunderbird. I don't think I did that in my practice.
There you go.
So we'll take a life level. That'll be good.
Everything's looking up Eon.
All right, so now it's time to go to Palace 6, which means we get to do something you rarely see, and that's going backwards through Valley of Death. I've never made it that far without taking an encounter, so that's cool. All right.
The best fence encounters are ones that are only one screen long.
Yes. Ooh, that was close. I really thought I was going to take some bad hits. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do, but we survived. It's okay. We have to take an intentional death during Palace 6 to refill magic anyway, because we don't have the magical key, so...
Aha.
So it's just a matter of, let's hope I stay alive until I need to take that intentional death. So we use the Thunderbird key to open that door, which is pretty awesome that we can do that. Okay. Taking it safe there because I don't want to die.
A valid strat.
And we fall through the pit. Queue up fairy. Not going to be walking on life bars here. Dang it. Oh, right. I have to cast fairy there. I don't have a key. All right, let's not plummet to our death in this lava. Okay. Take out these unicorn heads because they are a pain in this room.
This is not a Castlevania game, by the way.
That blue jar doesn't actually help me at all because... Oh, that's not... Okay, that's okay. Just wanted to let him go.
Getting rid of red IKs in 3 hits is pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's the next screen I need to take a death on, so I'm going to just tank some damage in this room. Should be one hit from this Stalfos, so...
Ow.
And that's the perfect way to do that death abuse. Because we needed to cast Fairy in this room anyway, let him fly off the screen.
I got a really terrible idea just now. So, you're playing a Zelda 2 run, but you don't actually have the video going for it. Instead, it's a radio drama.
Nice.
It's got real good music for it.
Wow, I don't remember the last time I've done that fight damageless. His hitbox can glitch out sometimes, and he can be a real pain.
Now, is that where the hitbox goes below the floor?
It can do that, yes.
Dang.
All right, so here we are at Barba. Anyone who's used to like the all keys runs knows that if you don't stop scrolling the screen, you can manipulate the spawn point. That's not the case once it's glitched.
Chat saying that you were keeping your time competitive by having issues earlier, but now damageless fights.
Maybe.
double hit at the end there.
Thanks.
There we go. Another one. Nice work.
All right, so there we go. Barba is down. We're going to cancel that so we can get attack 6 for Gooma, because Gooma's a jerk and we don't want to fight him any longer than we have to.
Yeah. Easily my least favorite boss of the game.
Queue up Fairy, and...
Now, this is the only gem that you place in this run,
That
right?
is the only gem that we place in the run.
Figures that it'd be for Gooma.
Well, also in a neat thing is that the Palace 1, 2, and 5 gems won't actually let you place them unless you loop them a second time after defeating the boss. Which is a thing that comes up in the glitched 100% run.
Interesting. Now, you're quite familiar with that as well.
Yes, I am the world record holder in that category as well. Until Simple Dude comes back to them, I think he's gonna take both of them pretty easily. So I'm not super attached to those records, but it is pretty cool that to have been able to make the improvements in those categories that I have.
Nice. Oh, levers. Yuck.
Yeah, levers are jerks.
They look like coffee grinders.
They do.
And I kind of imagine that's what they're going for, too.
Maybe. I don't know. We often call them coffee grinders, so...
Oh, nice. Unintentional there. All right. Back to green.
Yes. All right. So now we're just making our way to Gooma. Not a lot to be said about this palace. It's a lot of going left, which it turns out is real nice for scroll lock. Because this room is just one screen wide. And then here we scroll the screen and then go left, and it just works out super good. So hey.
Why not?
Yeah, well, I needed to refill my magic anyway, so I can get that rather than getting the statue off to the right of the elevator.
Saves you a little time.
Yep. And here we don't have the life spell or the shield spell, so... or the jump spell.
Ew.
So...
I'm going to use this opportunity again to reiterate that Gooma is my least favorite boss in this game.
IMO, Gooma's the hardest boss in the game. Don't listen to whatever Justin Man 114 has to say. All right, did it.
Nicely done.
Okay, so then we just exit left and exit left. And go up here, cut 1 pixel to the right, or 1 tile. Finally, we get this one up. And remember that child that was kidnapped by the Lizalfos that we rescued forever ago?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to finally return that child, so...
Wow.
And finally get our third spell. Third and final spell of the game. That's all you need, folks.
All right.
All right, jump at the cloud. And jump at the cloud. See, it's more proof that this game was intended to be beaten this way. So now we're getting the Reflect spell, or if you're a fan of the Famicom Disk System version, the Reflex spell.
Nice.
That's R-E-F-L-E-X. What was that?
I'm just curious what this spell's going to be used for.
Oh.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen a run of this category.
Okay.
You cut that bush. And those are encounter skips. Or
Yeah.
that one was, at least.
And then we go into this one, scroll the screen, and do that.
Nice. Just walked right on through that small encounter there.
Yeah, because it automatically puts you on the next tile. It treats you as though you're on that next tile.
I see. Okay. I was just like, huh. All right.
So now we're in Palace 4, which means that we are going to take this elevator down into the lava.
Oh. Nothing like a lava bath.
Yeah, and we're going to go after Karak, which is the reason that we... Hey, thanks for behaving.
Nice.
We're going to go after Karak, which is the reason we got the Reflect spell.
Ah, yes. Okay. Of course.
Also, timely life level up right before the boss.
Yeah. Also, Karak, like, even if you do the corner strat, it might last a 5-minute fight. You might still get hit anyway.
So here we go. Here is Karak.
It's always
It's
fresh.
a very high skill boss fight. So anyway, do you have any exciting plans for the rest of the weekend, Tormod?
I mean, this weekend is all extra life. But,
Right, but what about next weekend? Or you got anything going on during the week?
well, maybe not during the week. Wow, that was short. So you just gotta fake it out. I was gonna say, like, Saxon and I are heading to Midwest Gaming Classic next weekend,
Nice.
and we're gonna be seeing EI, but I didn't even have to small talk my way out of that fight. Nice.
So now here we are back in Purple Palace 3. So
Purple.
there may or may not be an emote in chat for those of you with Frankerface Z or Frankerface's FFZ, if you will. That could be appropriate to spam during this boss fight. Just giving you a heads up. So normally the boss of this palace is Revenak. However, the boss is a little bit different in the glitched reverse boss order category because we wrong warped here from Palace 4. And that's all I'm going to say.
Come on, Tetra, don't ruin it.
Hi, Tetra. Why did my jump not input? I have lives, so that's okay. I'm also going to queue up Fairy for whenever I actually need to cast it. Alright, so then we jump that invisible pit. Jump right there. Alright, so everybody got your emotes ready?
Sure do.
There's Rebo Shark.
Rebo Shark, best shark.
Didn't die. Alright, let's heckin' go. Sorry for beep strats, but we don't have time to refill our health, so now we're going to do something that you don't really see in any other category, which is going to be taking the raft to the west. All right, so there we go. And you get to hear a bunch of this overworld music, which is just great. Until there.
And more beeping.
Yeah.
A brief reminder that we are still looking to hit $800 before EI's Super Metroid Arcade exhibition at probably 4:30 p.m. Central Time. We are just $55.80 short.
Jump the invisible lava.
It's just invisible water, it's fine.
And now we take the elevator down this time, which is cool. Oh, I missed that Moa kill, dang. Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I would like to get life level 6 to refill health at some point, so...
Always a good thing to have health.
Jerk. All right, so now we are... Okay, remind me I gotta do glitched horsehead after this.
Oh, I wasn't going to let you forget.
Thanks.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
I figured when I didn't get the jackhammer properly, that was gonna happen. Okay. There we go. Now we can take life 6, which refill doesn't really matter, but that's good. Okay, so... Alright, so normally I would just go into Palace 1 from there to take on Horsehead, but since we met that glitched Horsehead incentive, I am gonna go a different way to get to Horsehead.
Alright. I can only imagine how fun it was for people to find all the wrong warps after discovering scroll lock and things like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And once you figure out like how they actually work, you can predict what's gonna wrong warp to where.
Nice.
Which is cool. So, okay, let's go back to Palace 5 because reasons.
All right. I like green.
Yeah, and so, like I said, like has been mentioned previously on this stream, the Horsehead that you will see would not be out of place in your favorite survival horror game, so... Alright, so now we are in Palace 1. Looks like Palace 1, right?
I mean, yeah, but better. Horsehead back in P5. Hashtag never left P5 in our hearts.
Yes.
I wonder if this palace feels alright. It looks a little green.
Nice. Alright, so, y'all paid for this.
Ugh.
This is Horsehead. Let's see that mace again.
I'm glad it's gone.
Like I said, would not be out of place in your favorite survival horror video game.
Yeah. Yeah, that. All right. Well, briefly, we do have another donation. This is a $50 donation from Tetrally. Rebo Shark, Rebo Shark, Rebo Shark, Rebo Shark.
Thank you, Tetra.
That brings our donation total to $794.20. We need another $5.80 before Super Metroid Arcade in order to do some glitches with Bomb Triso.
All right, so now we are back in Great Palace for the Dark Link fight. Now we have a slightly higher attack and much higher health. Also, we don't have any magic requirements at this point, so no need to take an intentional death this time, which is nice.
I suppose Thunderbird stays gone at this point.
Thunderbird does stay gone. We just walk straight through Thunderbird's room. Since we don't even have the jump spell to do the Thunderbird room skip, so...
So, out of curiosity, I'm going to guess that at this point, your levels are where they're going to be at for the rest of the game.
Yep.
In the world record run, what were your levels?
They were 536 or maybe 535 or 545. I don't remember. I might have made a leveling error at some point. It's been a while. I haven't reviewed it, but
oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I only had attack 5 as the main thing, just because. Yeah, the grind for attack 5 is takes a few minutes, so
gotcha.
There's really no reason to do that. It costs more time than you save in the Thunderbird fight and subsequent fights. Okay, that's fine. That hit doesn't really matter. I did not want to break those blocks. Thank you for jumping down, jerk. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's not the spell I wanted to cast, so
yeah.
let's just do that.
Fair enough.
I forgot to queue up
Thunder.
Yeah. So thank you for jumping down. Jerk.
Go, 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 go.
I like how I got it with the down stab block on the way out, so I didn't actually have to stop.
Style points.
It saved frames, okay?
It did! I wasn't saying that in any manner other than appreciation.
It's more than style points, is my point.
I see.
It was hot speed tech.
The hot strats. For the spicy chicken. Oh, before the spicy chicken, I suppose.
Unfortunately, I don't have an opportunity to do what are actually the canonically known as the hot strats in this run. Don't get Buzz Thundered.
Hey.
All right, so here we go. Thunderbird room, and no Thunderbird.
It's for the best.
Yeah. And on to Dark Link.
Not the router brand. Dang, we don't even have fire.
Nope. And time.
All right. 103.36.
Not bad. I honestly thought it would be longer than that, given all of the things that went wrong. So
Hey, I mean, it's a Z2 run. Z2's a hard game.
yeah, I'm just frustrated that all of those things that went wrong never happened in practice.
Well, congrats. We got another donation.
Oh,
We have a $25 donation from Spectre saying, Bomb Chorizo glitch? Yes, please. And with that, our donation total is $819.20. I will go ahead and mark that off on our incentives tracker, which is available at incentives.zerohour-productions.net. Boop. And that's all the incentives for today. So our next donation incentive is going to be hit at $1,200. So get those donations in. That will be coming up before the Zero Ranger Story Percent co-op run between EI and Mr. Bond. And if they get that, they will showcase the dream sequence in quotes during the run. I like how even the credits are glitched.
yes, it's super good.
All right. Well, let's take a look here. Our next game on the schedule
F-Zero.
sure is. We have a 4-player race going on. It's a racing game, I get it.
Yes. Well, 4-player casual race.
Oh, yeah.
None of us are speedrunners at the game. But also, we need to discuss when the incentive is going to go for that. But we can do that.
We do. We'll do that between setup time. So coming up here is F-Zero for the Super Nintendo, released in 1991. Enchantress of Numbers returns, along with Mr. Bond, Boris, and Saxon. This is going to be all leagues, beginner mode, and we'll have that donation incentive after whichever leagues they decide to play.
All right.
All right, we'll kick you over to setup and be back shortly. Take care.